Yeah, Luke Patton, the general. They've also got the Emperor, Chris Nero, in the three-quarters Salford City Reds.
Well, we've got the half-wit next to me.
Quite sure who's referring to there.
I think it was Cole.
It can't be. It can't.
Gareth Thomas getting his first touch of the football. Martin playing in the half-backs. Oh, Witt, that's a raking ball to the far side. And this will be the first drive for the flying Rhys Williams, who's on loan from Warrington. Salford looking to take full advantage from the field position they've gained from the penalty.
On that point, Rod, I think a little bit of both. You can see the referee and hear the referee, shall I say. Great, loud, good early calls, good instruction, and the players, if they're losing collision, they're not going back on, they're not working the wrist locks, not moving the elbows and keeping the hands off the ball.
Matty Smith, 10 metres out then. Holdsworth pulling the strings, goes himself, can he get there? Yes, he can! Daniel Holdsworth stretches out to put Salford City Reds on the board and back within a couple of points of the Crusaders. And I suppose had little option, because had he not picked it up, there was a possible 6 points on for the Crusaders. Well, they run the penalty.
The go-to man, Adam, is Vince Mellors. There's Paul Johnson going for the line.
Yeah, Paul Johnson's become the first player here in this match to play all 16 Super League seasons. Soft try. A soft try conceded by the City Reds to Lincoln Withers. I think Steve-O was in the middle there. Lincoln Withers makes the break. He's got Gareth Thomas with him. Can he offload to the former Welsh Rugby Union international? No, he couldn't. Well, Thomas, 100 caps for Wales in the Rugby Union code. 4 in Rugby League, dual code international these days. 40 tries in Rugby Union internationals and 3 in a 30 in a side code. Here's Tchaikovsky. Well, Crusaders in no way rattled by that Daniel Holdsworth try. Cancelled out the early lead, looking for their first win on opening round in Super League in their history. Remember, they're 4 points adrift to the most of the field as it is, -4, having gone into administration, had those 4 points deducted. Martin spills the ball. It falls kindly though. It falls kindly for Gareth. Well, hold on a minute. Let's see what Stuart Reardon, has he scored? Has Stuart Reardon scored? Will Palliasina be lining himself in the backfield here to get another charge in towards the try line? Well, they're going to be held up here, no question about that. Good positioning from Thierry Alibert.
Well, good positioning by Clint Tchaikovsky, the fullback. Held Stephen Wilder over the line.
And that was on the last tackle, so it'll be the turnover on the 10 metres. Not on the 9.5 metres, says Thierry Alibert. Well, it's not. This is the last then, as Matty Smith dribbles the ball forward over the try line. This will be a try. Well worked, and the general strikes on his debut. Luke Patton. Yeah, Matty Smith played with many of these Crusaders players when they were the Celtic Crusaders back in 2009, when he was on loan from St Helens down in South Wales in Bridgend. Spent last season on loan at Salford from St Helens, but now a fully fledged Salford City Red, but they're defending now. Withers puts the ball inside. Well, they've got enough players back here, Salford. They've got 4 or 5 round the ball, but for a minute it looked as though Withers and Witt were going to combine to some tune for the Crusaders.
Well done, Adam Sidlow. Well done, the referee. He was offside, he was not square, he was told, he didn't interfere, didn't give a penalty away. He's now got a second chance for his team to defend this.
And defending they have to, because they're under all sorts of pressure. Chan! Salford have had some real canings at the Magic Weekend, a couple of thrashings from Warrington, that's for sure. And there could be on the wrong end of another one here if they're not careful. They've already conceded 30, Lincoln Withers, and Witt is going to make them pay again a heavy price when he's running the show again.
You're right, simplicity I think is the key now. Run-arounds and drop-offs, if it's not going well, I don't think get you out of trouble. Speed at the ruck, keep it short, keep it direct. 2 big, very good prop forwards. You guys want it in your hands, you want it early and you want to do some damage. You don't like people dancing in front of you and giving you late balls, do you?
Here's another try for Stuart Reardon. It's as easy as that for the Crusaders. Well, it's Chris Nero who's run into it. Tchaikovsky didn't like it one bit, did he? There it is. Tchaikovsky knocked down by Nero. Well, didn't want to take the mandatory 8 count, just got up and started flinging punches himself.
Godwin is off.
Godwin is back, yes.
He's very bad. He's off, Godwin.
Yes.
And the penalty is penalty to
Crusaders. Godwin is serious.
Well, that's Robert Hicks, the touch judge, giving some advice to Thierry Alibert. And I don't think you need to be a genius to work out what card is coming out here. Red card